For today, there's some connectivity, fish out of water, 40 seconds, bar hang, hollow hold, 40 seconds. The hollow hold is hanging from a pull-up bar. It can be modified a number of different ways. A good one is we've already done it, but if you struggle with the bar hang hollow hold, a regular hollow hold or a prone hollow hold is a good kind of modification for that, but whatever fits your wheelhouse or right outside your wheelhouse, that would be fine for the day. The Metcon is a 15-minute AMRAP of 30 crossover singles, 5 open standard wall walk, 30 more crossover singles, 5 quarterfinal standard wall-facing handstand push-ups, 30 double unders, 10 pistols, 30 double unders, 10 sit-ups. Sit-ups, you decide. For the mods, kind of trying something new. We've always sort of done this, but this sort of gives you a completely separate approach, kind of a separate avenue to post your scores. So instead of just listing A, B, and C, there are actually 3 different tracks that you can take, and you can publish your score under whichever one suits the approach that you took, either to a T or the most. Track B is 30 drag rope high knee singles, 5 wall walks to the open scale standard, 30 more drag rope high knee singles, 5 wall facing lunge, hover, bottoms up kettlebell press. So the wall facing, this is going to be kind of start off facing the wall with your toes as close to or touching the wall as you can. Step back with one leg, whichever leg you'd like, and hold the bottom position of a lunge with the back knee off the floor. So it's just barely off the floor. You're hovering in that position. You should have 2 kettlebells, whatever bells you select, that's going to be appropriately challenging for you on this movement or in general. We want the bells facing straight up, so the handles are in our hands, but the bottom of the bell is going to face away, or facing up, away from our shoulders. While we're holding the hover position, we'll do 5 strict presses from that position with 2 kettlebells. Then we have 60 drag rope singles, just straight up singles, 10 band assisted pistols. So the same position that you would put the band for your assisted push-ups, place a band there, and then try to knock out some pistols by sitting across the band. Definitely need to monitor the offsetting of the torso here. And make sure that we're not just leaning back and leaning into the band a little bit too much, but we also don't want to sort of lose our balance backwards over the band. So just make sure that we're minding that. Maybe try a couple of air squats on it first. And then 60 drag rope singles again, followed by 10 sit-ups. Again, you choose your path as far as the sit-ups go. I keep saying that, but I don't want to write 10 sit-ups for GHD and then have you going up and down the stairs in an AMRAP that most of it's going to happen downstairs. So if you want to do GHD and go upstairs, have at it. The A track, another 15-minute AMRAP, 30 straight-up singles, 5 reverse inchworm in place of the wall walk, 30 more straight-up singles, 5 bottoms-up kettlebell Z-press. So this is going to be seated against the wall or against a beam, probably a beam preferably, with 2 kettlebells, your choice load, with the bottoms facing up away from the shoulder, and then performing a seated strict press or a Z press. 30 more singles, 10 stationary lunges, 30 more singles, and then 10 sit-ups. So not a huge difference from the A, B, or C. Again, whichever track fits you the most, or whichever track you take, whichever of your tracks that you take fits whichever one of those the most, that's where you should post your score. Doesn't have to be an exact fit. Everything is always infinitely scalable, so it isn't as if we have to follow one track in particular, but those would be the tracks, the A, B, or C. for you to sort of post the score that you do or that you achieve for today in that track, so that if we were to repeat this like we did yesterday's CrossFit Total, Football Total, etc., each of those had their own post, so that you would post your score there and then get a score for the individual workout, as opposed to a collection of A's, B's, and C's, and then you have to list which track you took.